USA remained the economic giant and maintained its economic hegemony in late 20th century. After a tumultuous century embroiled in world wars and financial crises, the United States economy at the end of the 20th century was experiencing a period of economic calm wherein prices were stable, unemployment fell to its lowest level in 30 years, the stock market boomed, and the government posted a budget surplus. Japan and Germany developed economically in 60s due to economic interventionism, but it came to stall in 70s due to fall in growth. Chinese economic reformation in early 21st century. Between the early 2000s and the 2007-8 global financial crisis, growth was unusually strong in most emerging economies, fueled by exceptionally rapid globalization. While the global financial crisis drove developed economies into a deep and lengthy recession, the majority of emerging economies weathered that storm relatively well. Indian GDP size enlarges, overtaking France and UK. Europe is seen to struggle with their economic pace and momentum owing to various crises. Future GDP forecasts and projections are based on research and studies. Goldman Sachs research and economic projections is significant to consider and analyze. India to become third largest economy by 2030. U.S. potential growth remains significantly lower than that of large emerging economies, including China and especially India. China to become global economic leader, overtaking USA in 2033, which is later than earlier estimates, due to recent downward growth revisions. Global economic shift towards Asia as Asian emerging economies increase their global GDP share. Asian economies of China, India, Japan and Indonesia will be among top 6 economies due to equal distribution of global incomes. However, while income inequality between countries falls, income inequality within countries may rise. Developing economies with growing young population predicted to become large economies of the world in 2060. Brazil and Russia, interestingly, would exit the top 10 leading economies. The prospect of rapid population growth in countries such as Nigeria, Pakistan and Indonesia imply that with the appropriate policies and institutions, these economies could become some of the largest in the world amid shrinking economies of the West and Europe. India likely to overtake USA to become second largest economy in 2075, behind China. However, interestingly, US potential GDP growth is expected to be materially faster than China's at that horizon, as a result of its better demographic outlook. How do you think the global GDP outlook will actually shape the future of world economy and balance of power? Will we see multiple economic powers emerge simultaneously and resultantly dilution of economic hegemony, or will we see re-emergence of unipolar world?